Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Stone Avenue, Africa's #1 football show. Now, it was a time of Tottenham's revival. Pochettino had finally done it. He had gotten Tottenham to the finals of the Champions League. This was his time, this was his season. Nothing could stop him. Harry Kane was injured. Son had carried the Spurs over Man City, lifted them over Man City, scoring that lone goal 1-0 in the first leg. Second leg, that match had ended 4-3 and Tottenham had qualified, and with an away goal. And then Lucas Moura had lifted them over Ajax in the second leg, scoring a hat-trick. What could go wrong? Harry Kane was injured. What could go wrong? Harry Kane came back in the finals and they put him and he started, and all of a sudden Tottenham's game changed. It was not fast flowing, it was not effective, it was not a dangerous again. It was slow, and it was, dependent on Harry Kane's run and all of that, and everything came down to disaster. Tottenham lost the match against Liverpool. Oh, they have another chance. Let's look at it, let's see what they can do. Then they play the FA Cup finals. This is Harry Kane's time. This is his time. Mourinho is out. Let Harry Kane come and shine now. But all of a sudden, we see that Harry Kane gets a match rating of less than 6.0. Harry Kane is missing. Harry Kane is pocketed by Ruben Diaz. Harry Kane, one of the best strikers in the world, according to a lot of people, or most people, is missing in a match of utmost importance. In an auspicious match, Harry Kane is nowhere to be found. Okay. Spurs have to qualify for Europe. They have their talisman there. All they need to do is beat Leicester. They just need to win the match against Leicester, and whoa, they're off to Europe. Harry Kane again puts in a dismissal performance, and Gareth Bale has to come up from the bench and save the Spurs and give them a lifeline to go to Europe. Now, you're telling me that Harry Kane is one of the best strikers in the world, and I'm telling you that as much as he is good and ruthless in finishing and all of that, in the big matches, in the most important matches, Harry Kane is nowhere to be found. He is missing in action, MIA. You can't find him. And you can see in this England Euros, what is Harry Kane playing? Harry Kane is ridiculously terrible. He's not playing well. Against Scotland, it was as if they were playing with 10 men. So what is the challenge with Harry Kane? That when it comes to important matches that he's supposed to show that he's the best striker in the world, what is it about it? This has become a habit of Harry Kane, and that is why when people say, oh, Harry Kane is great, or Harry Kane is a good finisher, or Harry Kane is one of the best strikers in the world, I look at it with a passive demeanor, because I'm not sure about it. If you are the best player in a team, you are the best striker in a team, then you should show up in the big games. But often than not, we see that the person that shows up for Tottenham in big matches is Heung-min Son, not Harry Kane. Harry Kane was comfortable scoring against Burnley, scoring 5 against Burnley, and scoring 4 against Southampton, and scoring 3 against Aston Villa, and winning the highest goal scorer, scoring against small teams. But when Tottenham need him the most, Harry Kane is MIA. He's nowhere to be found. And this has become the story of Harry Kane. Well, how do you know great players? That in the moments you need them, they show up. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, they carry the team on their back. If you are a great player, even Mbappe has done it, even Pogba has done it, even Neymar has done it. But Harry Kane, it seems like that is something missing in his resume. He needs to step up, and it needs to step up quickly. I don't see him as an important player in this in England's pursuit of the Euros Championship. I don't believe they are going to win it at all, because Harry Kane is there. And he has shown over and over again that he doesn't have the DNA for turning up in big moments. So that is why when people talk about his greatness, it's puzzling to me. How could you be great and not show up for your team when they really need you? This has been the episode of Stone Avenue, Africa's #1 football show. Till next episode,